Alright, streaming on Kick and streaming on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. And cool. Streaming on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. And cool. Streaming on YouTube. Yeah. And Echo, I keep forgetting that I have that page open. So, welcome to the stream. I don't expect it to be long. And the reason for that being is pretty much, well, started the stream way too late. Hell, I didn't even put out a notification on Twitter. But it is what it is. And oh boy, I thought Nintendo Direct was kind of mid, but Sony, it wasn't mid. That was shit. I'm sorry, but a lot of that was all shit that we've already seen. And there was like one new game called Baby Steps. And I think Resident Evil 4, I don't remember, Resident Evil 4 VR, and I think an update. I only watched a little bit of it because I watched a little bit of it after work, which I honestly should have saved. But, oh my god, it was like a grand majority of it was shit that we've already seen. Nintendo, on the other hand, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the stuff, it was a combination of, it was something that we've already seen. Remakes, now don't get me wrong, I think remakes are perfectly fine, especially when the newer generation can be introduced to these games that a lot of us older folks experienced when we were kids. I can't believe I'm fucking saying that. I'm only 30, by the way. And a lot of fucking RPG games that look the same. I'm sorry, but my god. I'm not a fan of RPGs, and they just all look the same to me. But wanted to actually go back for myself, just to kind of give myself a recap on what the Nintendo Direct had, because I ended up watching this in the morning and stayed up for a little bit, like maybe 10-20 minutes after, and I just went back to bed because I had work. I had work in about 5 hours later. Well, not 5 hours, maybe 3 hours at least. But yeah, I just wanted to recap. It's like the Splatoon 3, it's nice. It's like, I'm not into Splatoon all that much. It's like, I know some people who are really into it. And it looks fun. It's just I'm not willing to pay for an online subscription is what I meant to say. It's not even loud. But this mode looks fun. I'll say that much. Why is the quality so bad? Wait, 1080? That's 1080. Oh, fuck off. But yeah, I think the new Splatoon 3 expansion looks fun. And yeah, it's just not my thing. And if anyone says that fucking Splatoon clone, that Foam Blasters game that Square Enix came up with, yeah, no, I'm not interested in that in the slightest. Like that game is literally a Splatoon clone. I'm sorry.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Another thing I should probably mention too is that
You just saw a new trailer for
can we
Wave
just say
2
that
of the
Metroid
Splatoon 3
Prime 4
expansion
is not
pass
happening?
DLC Side Order.
I think Nintendo just keeps forgetting to
This
tell us
brand
that
new
they
story
canceled it.
is set in the Spire of Order, where you will strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We are developing this single-player DLC so it can
And
be
I'm not
played
kidding.
over and over again.
I mean, Metroid Prime Remastered is great.
It's planned to release in
Fantastic.
spring 2024, so please look forward to it.
Metroid Dread
Okay, let's see our
and
first batch of
the
Nintendo
Metroid
Switch
games,
headlines.
seeing the games on Nintendo Switch Online. That's also
The
nice.
toys are back
Oh
in
yeah,
town.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I was actually kind of happy to see
Donkey
this.
Kong. Mario. The
remember
rivalry
playing
that
this
heated
in,
up on the Game Boy Advance
in a
system
kiosk at
reignites
Walmart.
on the Nintendo Switch system.
They had a little.
his eyes
They would
on
have a
the
little
prize,
Game Boy Advance hooked up
Donkey
to
Kong
pretty
has
much
stolen all the mini Mario
hooked up to the
toys from the
cabinet.
factory. And it's
Play a
up
little
to
Mario
Mario
vs.
to
Donkey Kong.
track
It'd
him
actually be
down.
just the full game for it being the Game Boy
In each
Advance.
stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this,
Yeah, the thing is though, I actually
Now
never,
we can get
I
across.
actually never bought or played Mario vs.
safely
Donkey Kong
grab the key.
outside of playing it in Walmart.
platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that. Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op.
That I
However you
do
choose
like.
to puzzle
I don't
your
even
way
remember
through,
if that
it's
was
up
in
to
the
you
original.
to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Save the Prince.
Oh yeah,
and
Prince
the
of Persia.
world.
We've already seen this one, but
Guide
I think
Sargon
I
as he
think more
sets off to
people
save
are
the Prince of Persia
just not a
and
fan of it.
restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince
I
of
can't
Persia
remember
series,
why people
this
weren't a
game
fan
features
of it,
2D
though.
side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive.
I will say though,
Harness sword
I'm
and
not
bow
too familiar
techniques,
with the Prince of Persia games.
as well
The
as
only
time
thing
powers
the only
to
Prince of
best these
Persias that
hostile
I'm more
lands.
aware of is the ones
As
that
your
were
journey
on the
progresses,
6th generation
Sargon
systems,
will grow
like
stronger and
the
learn new
Sand of
abilities
Time,
that expand his
Warrior
arsenal.
Within.
Equip
I
amulets
wanna
to
say-
further boost your abilities,
what was that
among
other
other
one?
perks. The
I
number
have
of
it.
amulets you can equip
I have
is
it, but I
limited,
haven't
so choose
played either
wisely.
games.
Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and
Two
discover
thrones.
the mysteries
Yeah,
of
the
Mount
two
Cap.
thrones.
When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown
I even
launches
have-
on the Nintendo
Fuck, I don't
Switch
even have the
system
manual for
January
this game.
18th.
God damn it.
You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game
I
from
bet I have the
Nintendo
manual
eShop.
for the other ones. Yeah, I can already tell.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing.
Oh, yeah,
in
this
Horizon
game.
Chase 2.
Horizon Chase,
Speed
the
through
sequel.
stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking
I haven't checked
your
it out if
rivals
this
on
is
the road.
available on PC,
Play
but
the
I'm
main
definitely
campaign to
interested in this
unlock
game.
vehicles,
And the
courses,
first game
and more.
if I can find it.
You can also upgrade your vehicle and
If these are
style
Nintendo
it
Switch
to fit your
exclusives, yeah,
high-octane
I'll probably
needs.
end up buying it.
Itching for more
If it's
racing
physical,
action?
then yeah, I'll probably
Up to
wait
4
until that comes
speedsters
out.
can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op or online. Go
How do you even play
full
couch
throttle
co-op
in
on this?
Horizon
I'm
Chase
kinda
2,
curious.
launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, it's today.
Warm up for musical mayhem
Yeah, so
in
it's
this
definitely digital.
rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games.
This
Up to
only makes
4
me want to
friends
have a
can battle it
DDR
out in
game.
versus modes, or
What's
jam
stopping
together in
Konami from
local or
releasing a
online
peripheral
play.
that comes with
Super
DDR?
Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo.
You remember
eShop.
that back in the 6th generation? You have a Dance Dance Revolution mat, a couple
Anya
of DDR
Forger has a
games.
new assignment from school: creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family
This is
time in
based
the
off an
evenings.
anime, isn't it?
On days off,
I'm
you
not
can
too
visit
familiar
all
with
sorts
this.
of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Wait, it's not Spy X?
Mario's first
It's
RPG
just Spy
adventure
Anya.
returns.
Oh yeah, we've already seen this,
The Super Mario.
and I know some people were not too happy about with all the details coming out for games that were pretty much close to launching. For example, it's like some of the stuff that they describe here, they didn't even need to say anything. It's like people could just figure that out in the game. It's like that was one of the criticisms I've heard, and I'm like,
RPG game is
yeah,
back
they've
with
done this
updated
before.
graphics.
They've done this for years,
Let's go over
but they
some
don't
new
do it
and
all the time.
returning
They don't do it
gameplay
for all
features.
directs.
Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you
It just
time
sounds
your
like-
attacks perfectly, you can now damage
It just
all
sounds like
enemies at
they're
once.
just reading what a tutorial would
Every
tell you.
successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the three-character
gauge is
triple
new.
move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos. During your adventure,
I do look forward
you'll
to playing
encounter
this game, though.
bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
So they actually give you a reason to go back and beat
Set
them.
off for adventure with Mario and Friends.
Again.
When Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Already pre-ordered it through GameStop.
Hey, look alive.
Oh yeah,
We're
another
almost
code.
there.
It's a re-release for the DS game.
The Nintendo DS game
I think the
Trace
second game
Memory
comes with it, too.
returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day,
I only
a young
remember this
girl
game
named Ashley
because
receives a
it was
letter from the
it was
father
part of a
she thought had
Nintendo
passed
Power
away.
issue.
Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island. in
Other than
search
that,
of him.
I have no.
Once there,
It's like I have
Ashley encounters puzzles
This
and
game doesn't have any
obstacles that
impact on
hinder
me,
her
but-
investigation.
people that do. There you go.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
Yeah, this was the game that I was talking about.
This is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Another Code Recollection includes two games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America.
Oh wait, this is a Wii
Both
game?
games are fully enhanced
The other game was a
on
Wii
Nintendo
game?
Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year.
It totally slipped my mind.
Next, please take a look at this.
Oh yeah, and then you have the Princess Peach game.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then
I know what some people are probably saying on Twitter about this game. This game is woke. No, I swear to God, if I see people say that, I'm gonna be like, you're fucking stupid. It's like, it's definitely different, and I'm like, I welcome it.
The Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch.
This does look like a fun game. Like, if I see people on Twitter going apeshit over, it's like, this is just a... I'm just gonna keep laughing at these people if they do this. It's just Princess Peach. They're portraying her to be a strong, brave, independent woman. Oh my god. I can't imagine people acting like that. It's like, it's just a fucking game. It's like, the way I see it, it's just a fucking game.
Got it though. So let's do this.
I look forward to this game. Hell, when was the last time Princess Peach had her own game? Was that back in the DS? Or was that Game Boy Advance? Ah, crap. The sprites were so similar that I could mistake them for Game Boy Advance. No, it's DS. And that's when Mario got kidnapped.
Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming, she can use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational sword
I wonder
play.
if they got the whole theater thing from Mario
Can Peach
3.
save
I wonder
this
if that's a
performance
reference.
and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it.
Who done did it?
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The
I think this
Sour
is what
Bunch
people
got their
mean
hands on
when
this
it comes
martial arts
to
school.
this Nintendo
Become
Direct.
Kung
I think
Fu
they just
Peach
give out
and
a
take
little
it
too much
back from these
information.
foul fiends. Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading
Wait,
lady
hold
is
up.
just behind.
I didn't hear that last bit. I'm sorry.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The
Okay.
stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the
I'm
spotlight.
turning it up, by the way.
Princess Peach Showtime makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
So there's plenty of
Pre-orders
time.
begin today on Nintendo eShop.
It looks fun.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned.
And please
Let's
don't
continue
show
with some
any
more
more.
headlines.
Leave it a surprise.
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond.
Oh yeah, here we go.
There are 6
The
heroes
RPG
to choose
games.
from. A young man who fights with
And it
sentient
seems like
puppets.
Square Enix can only specialize in
A
RPG.
witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her
Because when they
identity.
try something like, what was that game
A
called?
crime-fighting
Forspoken?
duo chasing down a mysterious
Yeah, that
organization.
turned out to be shit.
A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened.
Game's so
Select
bad
a
that
hero,
developers
then
got
follow
absorbed
their
back
journey
into
through
Square Enix.
17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their
Forspoken, more like
goals.
foreclosure.
How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make
I'm being
can
a
unlock
dick.
different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year. The legendary Raider returns.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now.
Tomb Raider game.
I'm going to say this right now. And I'm hoping that it's just the Switch version that looks like shit. But it looks like a GTA trilogy all over. It looks like GTA trilogy all over again. Like, it doesn't look good.
All with upgraded visuals are venturing onto Nintendo Switch.
I mean, Lara Croft doesn't look half bad, but
as the fearless art.
I mean, it's like she looks like an early like maybe that's a little too generous. An early Xbox 360. Lara Croft, her character model looks like it was straight out of, I don't know, early Xbox 360. Like I said, I'm trying to be generous. I don't want to say like PS2, but this doesn't look like an HD re-release.
Travel the world
not re-release, or
against
an
deadly
HD
foes
remaster.
And even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip.
It's like this game looks like an I'm sorry, but it looks like an upscaled PlayStation 2 game. It doesn't look good.
And swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover
Like,
treasures of the ancient world. And
I'm sure
unravel
they
mysteries
modernized
lost
controls
to the
and make it
ravages of time.
feel better, but
This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time.
hell, I just stick with the
Tomb Raider
polygon
1
look.
through 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
At least the original had a reason to look like that, but it's HD. Nah,
This
there's no
detective's
excuse.
got a second bolt of brilliance.
It looks like shit. Oh yeah,
Every great
Detective
detective
Pikachu. I
starts
have
their
no
day
comment
early.
on this. I'm not a Pokemon
This
fan.
is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist.
Not my cup of tea, and that's
The
fine.
detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow scents with Growlithe. Smash rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu
I
returns.
saw the Detective
Launches on
Pikachu movie
Nintendo
months
Switch
ago, and
October
it
6th.
looks like it just
Pre-orders are available now.
it just
on
took the plot
Nintendo
of the
eShop.
movie and just put it here.
This game's a real toot.
Yeah. This game looks so stupid that it's fun. Fun but stupid. In a good way.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone.
Holy Wow Studio. Hold up. I'm going to look them up right now. Holy Wow Studios. Is a two-person game development team based in Brooklyn, New York. Trombone Champ, which is already on PC, by the way. And Typing Party. Oh, there's Typing Party and Typing Weekly. And teaches typing. These people did this in... Huh. That's neat. It was only 2 people that did this? Hey, props to them. I'm actually more surprised that they were able to get this going.
Champ. Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up.
Yeah, this
and
game
down.
looks so stupid.
Or the IR motion
Like
camera on the
it
right
looks like on
Joy-Con
the
controller.
it looks like on the same levels as
The
Baby
controls
Steps.
are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to
Yeah,
4
4
musicians
players.
can
Oh, boy.
band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Yeah, the game looks funny.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow.
Yeah, this looks like a MOBA game.
Or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this
Yeah,
October.
and with it being no
Lead your
offline mode, I
mercenaries
just
to
lost
fame
my
and
interest.
fortune in this open world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run
Yeah,
and
this
gun
one was
in
a
this
surprise.
reimagining of the beloved NES classic Contra. Blast.
You know they wanted to say Galaga, but Namco was like, yeah, no, you can't do that. So they just put Galaga.
Through explosive stages with a
All cool,
devastating
though.
arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls.
Hold up, did they say that this
Reimagining
was
of the beloved Run and
An
gun
NES?
in this reimagining of the
Hold on.
beloved NES classic Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces. Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
a
this is
variety
an
of
NES
difficulty
remake.
options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward features new
Never mind,
weapons,
it's a reimagining.
enemies, powerful super attacks,
Man, I welcome it.
and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra.
And four-player
Operation
co-op
Galuga
just sounds
storms
wild.
onto the Nintendo
For
Switch
Contra,
system early
that
next
almost
year.
sounds like it's on easy mode.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim
But I guess it's
your
kind of
destiny.
depending on how you play.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith,
Oh yeah,
of stolen destiny, stolen minds,
another RPG
and
game.
stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage.
I didn't
Legend
get the
speaks of
other
your
RPG
ancestors
from
wielding it
earlier
to
crap
purify
because at
evil.
least that looked different.
answer
Here
is
it
clear
just
as
looked
day
like
now.
this. It looks like the
path
same
before
one
us
that
is laid
Square
bare,
Enix
and all that
that
remains
Square
now is to
that we
walk
saw
it.
from Square Enix recently.
Walk it I will, Mother.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and
It's an
Familiar
Atlas game, so
present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
yeah, I'll let you RPG fans have it. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2 got a HD port. And people were wondering when this was gonna happen. Oh, here you go. I'm happy for you.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
I'm gonna pause this real quick. So, how is it that Mario vs. Donkey Kong and Super Mario RPG don't get an HD sticker slapped on it like Luigi's Mansion 2 did? That's just me nitpicking.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades.
Yeah, I never played any of the Luigi's
Plus,
Mansion
when you
games.
spot
The only
a
one
ghost,
I really did play was the one in
You
Dave
can
and
stun them
Buster's.
with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even
My
grab
girlfriend
multiple
and I
ghosts at
ended up
once.
beating that too, I believe. Again, it was fun.
In
We
this
nearly-
game, you'll find ghosts
we kept-
haunting.
We were pretty
a
much
former
close to
plant
whacking
research
each
lab,
other with the vacuum all the time.
a broken down clock factory
kinda
that's
fun,
full
though.
of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes.
That's also
Luigi's
cool.
Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
How was that? Next, we
Good.
have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
Oh yeah, in the Mario Museum. I'm not sure if you guys saw this, but there was a post on social media, and I'm not sure if this has anything to do with not the Mario Museum, but the Nintendo Museum. Yeah, they took an old CRT television, you know, the one that would be on the floor that looks like a piece of furniture. They gutted the CRT and just slapped on a flat screen on there, and yeah, like, why? Just why?
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024.
I'm glad they were able to
We'll
do
share
that.
more
Like,
information,
Nintendo's history
such
is
as the
pretty
opening date,
fascinating.
at another time.
Like, even
Please stay
before
tuned.
they got into video games.
Next, we'd like to share some updates on
I mean, back in the
upcoming
day, they
Amiibo
got
figures.
into cards.
The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024.
Yeah, and I'm some. Tears
And
of the
finally,
Kingdom.
we have a new
I mean,
Amiibo
like,
figure to
sure,
announce.
it didn't come out
The
not
DLC
that
fighter from
not that
Super
long
Smash
ago.
Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom
But the
Hearts,
amiibos for
is on the way.
Xenoblade and
With the
Smash
release of
Brothers, it's
Sora,
like,
everyone
okay,
is here from
why
Super
did it
Smash
take
Bros.
so
Ultimate
long?
in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year.
My question is, do people still buy amiibos?
That's all for today's Amiibo announcements. Next, please take a look at this.
Like, I remember they were hot in when the Wii U was a thing, when it really wasn't. Oh yeah, fucking F-Zero. I initially thought that this was an announcement for Nintendo Switch Online, But I'm like, wait, no, that ain't right. Because it already is on Nintendo Switch Online. And I was thinking, okay, maybe it's a remaster of some kind. Why the Super Nintendo version? I have no idea. But
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
yeah,
F-Zero 99.
if this doesn't have any offline mode, I don't fucking
F-Zero
care.
courses with
And the thing is too, I've been waiting for a new F-Zero game. This is not what I meant. I don't think this is what anybody meant. This game, it's like a lot of people are going to say that, a lot of people have already said that within the next year or two, it's going to get the Super Mario 35 treatment. Which is basically, the game will be up there for a limited time, and when it's done, it's done. Or the game loses population immensely, and it'll just be all said and done. And I'm like, why the fuck do people even want these games? It's like all the development time to make these games, only for it to be out there for a limited time and then shelved permanently. I think that's one of the stupidest things that the gaming industry has come up with.
machines from the original Super NES game. Tear through courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0,
It's like, it
you're
looks
out.
fun.
You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost.
You know, a lot of people are going to try that.
You can also collect super sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Yeah, and they also have variations of it, which that's cool.
"99 players, 1 winner." It's time to race your way to first place.
Yeah, you know they're gonna discontinue
Because
this
F-Zero
at some
99
point.
will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
And I'm even less interested because I don't have Nintendo Switch Online. I've been more of a PC gamer. And knowing the benefits of PC gaming, not having to pay for an online subscription, I look at video game consoles now that want people to pay for an online subscription. That shit is a scam. You already pay for internet. Why do you have to pay for a subscription to play with other people?
More
That
than
shit
30
sucks.
years after its original release,
Like,
F-Zero
granted,
is back
Nintendo
as a
Switch
battle
Online
royale
is
game.
cheaper than its
This title also supports the
competitors
Super NES
annually, but
controller available exclusively for
I'm just
Nintendo
not a
Switch
fan.
Online
Like, even
members.
Game Pass, I just don't give a shit.
We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place.
Game
Okay,
Pass, I just
let's
see, like-
continue with some more headlines.
I treat Game Pass like a demo disc.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Bandle City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Bandle City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As
Sounds
you
like a fun,
continue
cutesy
gathering
game.
and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I forgot that this was also a League of
Wait,
Legends.
did you hear that?
League of Legends
Join
story.
best friends Nunu and Willem on
Also,
a journey
this is a
across
League of
the
Legends
frozen
story
wilds
game
of the
too. I'm
Freljord.
like,
jump,
Okay.
climb, and sled your way
I'm
through
not
a
into League of
beautiful yet
Legends, but you guys have
treacherous
fun
land,
with it.
where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 1st. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into Formation.
A trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Oh yeah. I look at this game and I'm wondering, I'm contemplating over here. It's like, yeah, this looks like a fun game, but you were 6 years too late. This should have been a launch title. This should have been a fun launch title, but instead, 1-2 Switch. That game is so mid. Like, it's like you have fun with it for about an hour or two, and that's it. You're done. WarioWare, I think a lot of people would have more fun with it.
Greetings! Welcome to the island! This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving.
Like, this shit already
In
looks
each
fun.
micro game, you'll get into a specific
Shove the Joy-Con up your ass. Shove it up your ugly ass. You heard us, right? Shove it up your ugly ass.
pose called a form.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode.
This really does
Reach the
look like a
goal
fun
without
game,
getting
though.
caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I still say that this should have been a launch game 6 years ago.
A heroic tale will soon unfold.
It is a little mind-boggling that it's already been 6
Lead an
years.
army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion.
And another RPG game, don't care.
Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa,
That's
a
3
forest
RPG
guardian.
games that look the same.
These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you,
Really hitting
additional
the
facilities will
really
become
hitting the
available.
nail on the head on that
You'll
one.
be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation.
At least it looks like the
They may
game
not
changes
always
over
get along
time.
at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will
deception.
begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd. Participate in some pixel-perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock. Whip up culinary delights for your neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this
That's
holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new
Yeah, this just looks
Mousefolk
like
faction,
Advance Wars.
the Fari.
Which that's cool.
Plus,
Apparently
you can
this game
now
got it.
supercharge your commander's
Apparently the
crew
game was
to
good enough to have a
unleash
sequel.
devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online.
And I think that was the only reason for that is because of the
Or
fact that
create and share your own
Advance Wars
cutscenes
1 and
and
2
campaigns.
reboot took so goddamn
War
long to
Brood
come
2
out.
marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Get out of my way!
Pre-orders begin
And then
today
Russian
on
Ukraine had
Nintendo
to,
eShop.
you know, do its thing. Oh yeah, and Dave the Diver.
Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu.
I still
Then
need to
tend
play
to
this
the
game.
clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients and strive to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh shit, a narwhal.
The final wave is racing in.
Okay.
Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline. And also, Key Jet. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus
Yeah, so
expansion
it's only
pack
one
members
track
can
and a
enjoy
few
this
characters,
DLC
so
at no additional cost.
Can I just
The
say that
DLC
that
can
feels a
also
little
be
bit
purchased on its
underwhelming?
own.
Unless there's more tracks coming.
Something
They
new
haven't announced
is
yet.
among us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just feels a little underwhelming. And knowing the news that Nintendo is basically moving on from Mario Kart Tour and this being the last expansion for Mario 8 or Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yeah, something tells me that they're probably gearing up for the next game. And yeah, you have the Among Us update. Mother Nature really sussed him out, didn't he? Boom. Okay, never mind. The fungal.
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
Yeah, that's nice that it's free.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah, I plan to buy that one at some point. Wonder, we already seen a direct for that. But yeah. They got one more announcement and yeah, I do look forward to playing that game though.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Yeah, dude, if you haven't watched it, yeah, it's a Paper Mario game. It's like, I remember seeing the Ant-Man so goddamn hyped up for this game. I was like, what? No way. I thought it was the original Paper Mario at first, but it's like, holy shit, no it isn't. It's a remake to the Thousand Year Door. A game that I have and still haven't played. It looks neat.
Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, originally
Yeah, I am
released
kind
on
of
Nintendo
hyped
GameCube,
that the newer
will
generation
return
can
with
experience that
enhanced
game.
graphics.
A lot of people say that
Whether
Thousand
you
Year
played the
Door
original or have
is
yet
one
to
of the
play
best
it,
out
we
of
hope
the
you look forward
Mario
to
RPG
experiencing
games.
this adventure in a paper
If not
world
the
starring
best.
Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
The only
Thank you
thing
for
I'm
watching.
really concerned about is what sort of changes have they made. Like, subtle but very noticeable changes. But yeah, that was the Nintendo Direct. And it was kind of mid, but I still think it was good. Like, it was, like I said, it was a combination of stuff that we've already seen. Like, remakes, not to discount the remakes. I'm happy that those, like, classic games are being remade and re-released. I'm happy for that, except for Tomb Raider, I question quite a bit. And a lot of RPG games that pretty much look the same. It could be worse. It could be like 10 fucking farming simulators. But the next presentation that we have, and I honestly forgot about this up until yesterday, State of fucking Play. I'm honestly not even looking forward to this because look at the time. 27 minutes. And the Nintendo Direct was what? 40, like a little over 40 minutes? Nintendo at least had something to show. My only criticism for Nintendo is that they could have had their Direct in November. Just hold off a bit. You get the State of Play.
Gross.
By the way, this is baby steps.
No problem. Alright.
Like, it looks The way he's walking is kind of funny.
Yeah, that might be a problem. Okay. Oh, okay.
It does look a little jank.
Okay.
Use your...
Oh, that sucks. Ugh.
I wonder if you're not allowed to use the arms.
All right. Oh yeah, post. Post. All right. Yeah. Okay. Tree. And up.
Not actual gameplay.
Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No. That's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple points.
Grapple points.
That fucking
just
smile.
I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Go back.
Oh, just
Grapple points.
Why does that smile remind me of the dude from Team Fortress 2? I can't remember his name, but that smile looks so goddamn familiar, but I love it.
Grapple point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Grapple that fucker.
Good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada. Yeah, all right. I'll just pull out my grappling hook.
That man has a lot of cake. I'm just pointing that out right now.
Bad. Okay. All right. Okay. There's enough here. Oh, God.
Like something tells me that he had too many Krabby Patties and it all went down to his ass. All the fat just accumulated to his ass. Oh, you ever ride a skateboard? I totally
Hi, I'm
missed that
Sean
part.
Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences
It just looks like
coming
a funny
to PlayStation
game.
consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D...
Oh boy. I know Roblox has been under hot water lately, and actually, I think they've been under hot water for maybe a year or two for a lot of things that have been going on. Oh boy.
Immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4 on October 10th. Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms. We can't wait for you to explore millions of experiences together and to see what you create. All right, let's dive in, starting with a look at 2 great games coming to PlayStation VR 2.
Oh yeah, and Ghostbusters. I was interested in this at first, but...
You might be new here, but we have a job to get done. This city isn't going to save itself. So get geared up and join the team, because working together... Go, go, go! Don't be the part. ...will give you the best chance. We got this.
Yeah, I have no interest in Ghostbusters. I don't even have a VR, so I'm automatically out on that one.
Toys, and so much more.
It's like a Ghostbusters game. I mean, if you're Nintendo, you got Luigi's Mansion.
Whoa, watch out. You'll need to be ready for anything. Here he comes.
Can we just have a Ghostbusters game that kind of fits the aesthetics of the 80s?
Ghostbusters.
With the original cast. Okay, maybe not the original cast, but...
Oh, yeah. And these guys, mini pups, you can be a real pain in the...
It just makes me want Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd. It just makes me want the original cast even more and change up the aesthetics because I'm not a fan of the bright colors. It's like in some places it's bright and clean, but yet characters are like kind of gritty. I'm like, it's almost like they didn't know which one they wanted to go with. Oh yeah, and yet Resident Evil VR. The 4th game, by the way.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Yeah, Moby Dick is out to swallow you whole. Mm-hmm. We also have, oh yeah, the update.
This is Condor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Ada out.
What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its dark cost?
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
It's what I researched for all these years, Ada. And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
Yikes. So that's a free update. That's cool. By the way, transitions. The live version had like a 5-minute transition, and that was just IGN being stupid. Yeah, Avatar.
Not be.
Don't care.
You are what I made you!
I was abducted by the RDA.
I mean, it looks
and trained in their ways.
It looks nice.
For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait. You have the mark. You are Sorrento. The poor child knows nothing of our ways. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens.
I must seek those who can teach me the ways of the Na'vi. And help me reconnect with my world.
Follow me.
I won't hurt you.
It just made me think. These presentations that we've been watching, I already imagine Synthetic Man, if you've ever heard of him. Oh great, another game where you play as a female protagonist. I swear that dude is secretly gay, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. It's like, just say it. It just makes me think of the Futurama joke. Woo! What, are you gay? Oh, I love Fratanga plays for all the jokes. And some of the jokes are... I know he doesn't do all the jokes, but credit to his folks, too.
You are starting to think like a Na'vi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
Now Pandora is under attack again. I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land. This is my home.
It does look like
Fight on your side against the RDA.
It's like, I know Avatar just doesn't sound like appealing to me, but maybe it's just his first-person perspective. I do find a little bit of interest in.
Protect Pandora. Sivako.
It comes out in December too. That's almost around the time the Game Awards.
We need him stronger. Faster.
Oh, is this Ghost Runner? Oh yeah, Ghost Runner. They showed this. They showed this at the Xbox Bethesda showcase, didn't they?
More vicious than ever.
Yep, this is Ghost Runner.
Need him ready.
I still need to play the first game. Oh, and it's coming. It's coming out pretty soon. Yay, transitions. Fuck. Oh, wait a minute. I remember this. New controller variations and console shells. Yay. What was that? Translucent one? The blue one looks nice, I'm not gonna lie. You got red, you got blue. You got silver or white. I mean, you already had white. Hang on. Hold the phone for 1 minute. You know where I'm referring to, right? This is just the flag of Russia, but backwards. Yeah, I know silver. I know it's fucking silver, but come on. Sony doesn't support Ukraine. Oh, man.
Hi.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Gameplay requires internet access and paid for PlayStation Plus. Yeah, plus subscription ship. Yeah, subscription ship. Yeah. Wow. I'm mixing words up. Yeah, gameplay requires internet access. I don't care about this game anymore. Like that, I really don't give a shit.
Hi, I'm Johan Pilestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the Galactic War Map. Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your Hellpod and prepare for planetfall. Today we join a squad on one of the many planets in the galaxy, set on an important mission to eliminate a deadly Bile Titan.
Okay, we need to find the Terminate Bile Titan.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
We're covering your rear.
I mean, it looks fun. I'll give it that.
I'm switching to flamethrower. Oh god!
Why does this vaguely remind me of Starship Troopers?
Yeah, it's the Bile Titan! Oh, I died.
Reinforcing. Oof, I have to run.
Yeah,
alright, I'm back. Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down for the slide. Reload my recoilless.
On it. Oh, I got enemies on my back as well. Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take out the Brood Commander.
Yeah, this just
He's
looks...
charging me.
It actually does look like Starship Troopers to me.
Reload me.
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming. My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh, oh!
I'm throwing out the strafing runs, try to take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me!
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh, and
one small death for the Helldivers. Reinforcing.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention.
Alright, I don't think I have an option. We need to throw in the 500 kilogram bomb. Throwing it out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way.
Dom, you gotta drop the hammer.
There
there we go.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job,
I've already
guys.
seen this part,
Well
so
done, Helldivers.
that's what it reminds
Another
me of
win
immediately.
for Super Earth. After each successful mission, players are rewarded for their efforts, allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems, giving them the edge in the many battles to come.
It does have a fun
I hope
premise.
you enjoyed seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
I'll have to see if this is on Steam. Oh, you fight robot? You fight droids too? Oh, it's coming to PC. Cool. Like I know this game. I know this is a presentation essentially just for. Yeah, excuse me. Indies and third party. Then you got Spider-Man.
This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac
We all know
Games.
it's eventually
Thank you
coming
for all
to
of your
PC.
amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5. The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of two iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn. And we've introduced the web wings, an entirely new mechanic that, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens or
You were
the
going
fireworks
pretty
that light
damn
up the sky
fast
over Coney
throughout
Island,
the city.
exploring these areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our
I know he said Brooklyn Visions Academy, but it sounds like Broken Vision Academy.
heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the two wall crawlers in the open world. And, thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly.
That's
Delivering
actually
a
pretty
bigger
damn
city and
neat.
playing as not one, but two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention, such as a flock of Kraven's Talon drones circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the Hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe.
You better be able to play as Venom. That would, honestly, that would really suck if you can't play as Venom.
Spider heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new District Progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here...
Okay. Maybe it's just me, but... I know I'm kind of nitpicking here, but kind of like how in Sonic Frontiers, you already go. It looks like you already go fast in this game. Why even have a fast travel?
The PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your Spider Hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits. And we're talking
Oh yeah,
lots and
that's
lots of suits.
sick.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 will
The Bully Maguire suit!
feature over 65 suits from the comics, movies, and multiple original designs.
Oh, do they have I wonder if they have the Into the Spider-Verse Into the Spider-Verse skins and Across the Spider-Verse. I wonder if they have those iterations of Spider-Man. I wonder if they have Miguel's skin.
And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200
I
different ways
haven't
to outfit
played. The thing is, I haven't played the first Spider-Man game, so they probably did that already.
your friendly neighborhood
Oh, that blue one is sick.
Spider-Man. On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city
Bro, that Spider-Man suit looks badass.
has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
And Spider-Man 2 looks like a really fun game. I'm not gonna deny that. And more transitions.
One year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. And so, our journey continues.
There she is!
Oh
Don't
yeah,
let her get away!
another
After her!
RPG. Don't care.
The gang's all here.
This time it's more 3D.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is
At least
that
it
people
looks
will
better
always doubt,
than that one by
hate,
Square Enix.
and reject.
I've already forgotten that name. That Saga? I may be referring to the wrong game in general.
All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be...
Beyond the Dawn. Isn't that just the afternoon? Hoyoverse? Is this Genshin
What we
Impact?
call destiny is neither visible nor tangible. Yet, it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present. I called out to you, and you came.
Yeah, I think this is Genshin
is
Impact.
like
Don't
a
care.
labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
And it's RPG too, so caring a lot less. I'm not being
You
fair.
and I are each other's destiny.
Star Rail? Okay.
Hey, Beth Vegas! Having a great time?
Oh hey,
Hope
discount
you're ready
Splatoon!
for the Foam Stars Open Beta Party!
Foam Stars. That's what it's called, not Foam Blasters.
The Foamtastic 4 vs 4 Party!
Spiky beats!
Use foam and knock out the opposition! 2 insanely fun game modes! Smash the star! Defeat the star player to win.
I'm sorry, but this just...
Happy Bat Survival. Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies.
It doesn't
on
look
the
bad,
outside.
it just... It looks obnoxious.
8 unique characters
Like
hit
far
the
more
stage.
obnoxious than Splatoon would ever want to be.
Agito. Tonics. Jet Justice. Melty.
If this is an always online game, I'd be willing to bet that it's going to be discontinued within 2 years.
Penguin. We'll see you at the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
I think it's just because it's Square Enix, it probably will be more
We've been
popular
having
in
a blast
Japan
with
than it
Foam
will be in
Stars,
the
and we
US.
can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we wrap up, Square Enix has one more update
22
for us
minutes in.
today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious follow-up to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII Remake. Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
I also read that this game was going to have a 3-month console or a 3-month exclusive on PlayStation. Can I just ask one question? If a timed exclusive is going to be so short, why even have it? Like that gives me no incentive to go out and buy a PlayStation 5, despite the fact that PlayStation 5 hardly has any exclusives. And some of them that already I want to say that some of them that are already exclusive to PlayStation 5 I don't remember, and they're probably not worth remembering. And I know I'm being harsh
The world's ending. At least, that's what everyone's saying.
This sky, I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order.
Fire! Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
At least the new Final Fantasy VII game looks game.
And everything on it
game
dies.
Yeah.
We can overcome our
Not
fate.
gay or game. I don't know why it said that, but it looks great.
Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth. You see. So you heeded the call too, did you?
What are you talking about?
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
Their Rebirth looks
Our
fun.
best chance of finding Sephiroth.
I'm not a Final Fantasy VII guy, but
I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth! Come on!
On me.
I just saw Cloud's face and all I'm thinking is cutscene versus in-game. Cutscene versus gameplay, whatever the hell you call it. And I'm like, ugh. Don't look too good.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Who dares disturb my slumber? It's
They're
upon
great,
us.
Dracula.
The reunion. When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
on 2 discs. So at least you know it's physical.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching.
Good, I'm not even gonna waste time with the rest of it. 26 minutes. Yeah, I think it was worse than the Nintendo Direct. I want to say that was pretty disappointing. And this pretty much ends up to pretty much the last segment of the stream, and quite honestly, probably one of the more touchy topics when it comes to when it comes to inclusion, the tolerance. Let's go over the fucking Twitter, because everyone knows that people are either tolerant or bigoted. I also got some notifications. What's going on here? GX was 20 years ago. What the fuck, Nintendo? Oh yeah, that. So, I want to say 1 or 2 days ago, I can't remember, there was this user called Magic Moonshot that, if I could find the tweet, make life a little bit easier. Oh, fuck. I missed it. Not PC Enjoyer. What's this? Yeah, here's another thing. Like, this honestly pisses me off. Like, I thought we were over the whole fucking thing with trans women are women. I'm seriously calling bullshit on that because of the fact that you have you have genetics in the anatomy of a woman that are exclusive to women. It's like, you can't tell me a trans woman are at all capable of getting pregnant. And there's people who say, well, there are some women that can't get pregnant. That doesn't fucking matter. They still get period cramps. They have their time in a month. Sucks, I know. They still have women reproductive organs. So it's like, that's such a fucking bullshit take. It's like, and you get someone like, honestly, if I could fucking find him, Lieutenant Cameron honestly going out of his way to say, oh yeah, trans women are women. Besides, straight men already invade spaces anyway because of the power they hold. Not really, because you have spaces like the WNBA, LPGA. And that's just a fucking bullshit take. And of course, I've been going back and forth with some of these people, and the one thing I've typically noticed, and maybe it's pretty much a bad generalization, but it's just something that I tend to notice. They have to have fucking gender pronouns and maybe a little bullshit bonus in their bio. I'm like, come the fuck on. And Lieutenant Cameron is that type of person that I honestly have no idea if he's trolling or if he's just that much of a fucking moron. Because he asks, what is a woman? And then he responds to this as a fucking soundtrack. There is no lyrics, by the way. And I haven't even played Persona 5. The soundtrack. I mean, at least the soundtrack is good. I have no idea why he was having this much of a take, that much of a take, and at the same time, you get this dude named Ryan pretty much going back at him saying, he's like, that was just fucking deflection. Like, what are you doing, dude? You gave me an answer to what, like, I gave you an answer to what is a woman. It's in the Persona 5 OST. Just wish you bigots didn't play Persona 5. This guy's a fucking moron. It's like, oh, you're a bigot. Is it like, and it's these type of people who use these buzzwords to no end, to a point where they have absolutely no meaning. It's like it's like, honestly, when I get called something like this, and the moment that I do, I'm gonna fucking laugh at them and say, dude, I've been called much worse that are basically considered indiscriminate. I was like, I've been called indiscriminate insults more offending than what these people spew out. And I'm just, it's so fucking stupid. And people, it was like, the whole thing just started with some lady going out of her way. I think she was a Halo caster. And I'm trying to remember because I cannot remember it. I'm not even sure if I can remember. Magic with the K. How did I do that? I didn't even mean to hit that. Yeah, people were pretty much mad at her for making this post. I'm building out channels in my Discord for ladies scrims on Saturday. I love the value of all people as a Christian, I believe God created people in his image as male and female. Therefore, I will not be allowing trans players to participate. The thing is, though, she didn't have to put religion into it. She really didn't. Like, if she... And the thing is, too, there are people who are either pissed off at her for weaponizing religion to exclude people, or just for the sheer fact that there's people out there who believe that trans women are women, and how dare you exclude them. It's so fucking stupid. It's like, I asked this question twice. Okay, so which is it? The fact that she used religion as a pawn to pretty much exclude people, or the fact that you don't want biological women to actually have their own spaces? People can have their own groups. People can have their own spaces. It's like hell, if there's a Muslim community that wanted to make a Halo group, they're entitled to it. I'm not a Muslim. They're welcome to it. I like this. Actually, now that I think about it, it'd be pretty interesting if we had a competitive Halo event where it's just based on people's religion. Team Christians. Team Islam. Team Judaism. Team Buddhism. Hinduism. Oh my... That'd actually be interesting. You know how people say that all wars are basically... It's like religion is basically the cause of wars. Like, all the different religions in this world is pretty much essentially caused by wars. Just do it through just competitive Halo. That'll settle it all. 1v1 on Guardians. And just recently, she ended up making a big ass thread. It's been quite a ride for the past 48 hours. Wanted to make this, blah 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 blah. I'm doing my best to speak with my honesty. Art has nothing to do but love for all people. Yesterday and today, I was able to have several open conversations phone, Discord, DMs, people walks of life, point of view. I've worked with hundreds of people in hundreds of events. My goal with the Ladies Scrims event was to create a biological woman to compete in Halo as something supplementary to open competition, not a replacement of other platforms for Halo competition. Okay. That part didn't sound bad. It's like I created a category role called Lady Spartans. This is when I made decisions to host the event for biological women only. As a Christian, and here we go. It was like, yeah, I get it. It's like I honestly think, under my impression, all religions across, like, underneath the sun is pretty much gonna say, yeah, men and women. Because of my beliefs, I felt that it was dishonest for me to put the Discord tag Lady Spartans on a person that isn't a biological woman. It's like, I get her point, but I honestly think it could have. It's like, I think more people are just mad at her for not. Honestly, I think people are more mad at her for the fact that she just excluded trans women. And all I'm saying is like, how is it fair for biological women to not have their space, and yet men, like transgender men, or not transgender men, but transgender women who are technically still male, how is it fair for them to invade their spaces? That's basically like me going into being a religious or extreme Christian, going into a fucking mosque and saying their religion is wrong. They tell me to get the fuck out, or they'd probably throw me off a building. Or they might stone me to death. Who fucking knows? I've never tried to call these groups who include, in fact, never brought up the topic of transgender women. I'm not trying to convince people the way I do, but when it comes to my personal Discord, I needed to stay true to what I believe is right. And I think some people are just unfairly dunking on her. When people say Halo is for everyone, and they turn around and do the villain, like, my thing is, like, you didn't have to put fucking religion into it. And now you got people saying, it's like, all the open contracts that she had with them, it's like, oh yeah, they're already terminated. It's like, so the people who preach about inclusion are doing away with her because of her wrong thing. I think it's bullshit. If you've read this far, thank you for hearing me out. I want to especially thank the many people who checked up on me for the last 2 days. Both people who agree with my perspective and friends who disagree but respect my rights to hold my... Like, she's entitled to it. It's like, that's my only criticism, is that I think I think the emphasis on it's like her Christian beliefs could be a little bit, like, you might want to lean off of that for a little bit. It's like, who offers scriptures, encouragements, and prayers. It's like, it's like, I get it. There's people out there who are religious. I don't know where. It's like, yeah, it's just kind of a fucking mess. Like, a lot of people would say that, like, right here, I even like this too. Tweet was poorly worded. It was like, I honestly think people would still be mad just for the fact that she wouldn't include transgender women. It's like, you literally said, let me triple down on trans hate. It's like, it's not trans hate. Like, if you want to make a group for transgender women, go ahead and fucking do it. Nothing's stopping you. You're not going... It's like, and these people who are just saying, it's like, oh, you're transphobic. It's like, so what you're basically implying that... What you're basically saying is that she can't have... It's like, she can't make a space for biological women. She just wanted a girls-only event, dumbass. It's like she's on... No, she... It's like, not really. You know you can post up to 4 images in one tweet, right? Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing. I didn't even think about that because I recently posted pictures that for one tweet or one post. She is grifting, been dropped by everyone, so she has to make rent somehow. Okay, Kaz, what's going on? I think, yeah, that was kind of funny. It's like, oh yeah, he, him, what? Look at this dude. I can tell he's a fucking guy. No shit, Sherlock. What else are you gonna tell me? Water's wet, grass is green, lava's hot, the sun is fucking bright. Like, are you this retarded? Like, people can... I'm sorry, but I'm sorry for people who look at this, like, either live or just in the my stream archives, but my fucking god. I swear to God, people do this shit just to justify themselves of being pissed off. They're fucking retarded. Bigot, no one cares. You cared enough to comment, touch grass. Okay, nerd. You're 19. You're not even a full-grown adult. Shut the fuck up. You cared enough. Oh no, you called someone a bit. Girl pronoun. It's like, I don't care. Fuck off. You know, I'm starting to think that meathead guy, baby meathead or something, baby versus meathead. I can't remember what his goddamn name is. The fucking Starfield pronouns guy. I'm starting to think he may have a point. And losing all the opportunities you have, you get exactly what you deserve using your religious views for your bigotry. I am so fucking tired of the word being... It's like, bigot this, bigot that. It's like, shut the fuck up. It's like, you literally have to... It's like, you have no other words to say other than, you're a bigot. You've grounded... He's like, that word has been grinded down to a point where it's meaningless. It's another buzzword like racism, homophobia, transphobia. All those words and a few others have been grinded down to nothing. It has been so overused that it has been so overused by people who have the slightest disagreement because it's something that they don't want to hear. Fuck them. Like, I'm dead serious. I sincerely have to say, fuck those people. It's like, they're not smart. Like, I seriously hope that they learn from it. Because you got, it's like right now, like, not right now, but lately, people just don't give a shit anymore. People have said that buzzword for people have been saying those buzzwords for years now, to a point where it's getting to the point where no one gives a shit. And it's like, oh great. Gotta be honest, Magic. I had hoped that you would have walked away with this experience with better understanding of what it's like to be in the shoes of trans women who got excluded from the event. This response really disappointed me. Oh, let me guess. At least yet you never put yourself in the shoes of women having to have biological men in their spaces which are segregated for a reason. Hypocrites, the lot of you. Dr. Seuss, if you're born with a chick, you're not a... It's like, if you're born with a dick, you're not a chick. So it's like, this kind of confirms to me that, yeah, it really was about transgender women being excluded. It was mostly that. And the community, it's like, and most of the community went after her. It was like, no, it's like, it's inclusive. It's like, okay, bake the cake then. The developer's job is to make money. If you start to pander to a certain demographic and you lose money off of it, that's your own damn fault as a developer. Sorry, not everyone. Not everyone. What's bow down to corporations, bro? Oh man, it's like the thing is too about this sort of stuff. Like I've noticed throughout the years, and I will say I've noticed a lot of it since, I want to say, as early as 2019. Public acceptance has well, when it comes to the LGBT community, it has turned from public acceptance to the public resentment. Public acceptance to public resentment. I don't know why people, like, I don't know why people feel the need. It's like, I don't know why people within that community feel the need to insert themselves into everything when there are spaces, like, they can make their own spaces. Why do they have to be in everyone else's when they don't have to be? The biggest problem that the LGBT community has is the level of toxicity. They have, I would argue they have the exact same toxicity level as religious extremists or people who are blatantly racist. And it's like, no, it's like, now I think about it, how is it that these same people will go after religious people, but yet they'll say, it's like, Halo is for everyone, except, like, hell, I'll even go to my fucking profile right now because I even tweeted about it. Oh yeah, Vosh's embodiment of Discord moderator. Yeah, Vosh is talking about lowering the age of consent, and I'm like, dude, you do that, you deserve a bullet. Fuck him. It's like people that preach that Halo is for everyone really don't mean it. It's one thing to mock and hold people accountable for bad takes. It's another to outright tell people that they're not welcome because of different views or bad takes that are tame. And this is basically Moonshot's, well, LVT Halo saying, yeah, we're terminating Moonshot. It's like, Halo is for everyone. Halo is an inclusive place. And it's like, shut the fuck up, people. Halo is for everyone except people who think Halo isn't for everyone. What a great fucking take. Halo is for everyone except those with religious views. And they say that the LGBT people's attitude doesn't fucking stink. It's like, are people allowed to have their own spaces? Have their own communities or events that tailor to a specific group of people? Sure. It's like, I do think, it's like there are things where I find it a little fucked up where there are black-only graduations in some of these college campuses across the United States. I do find that to be a little bit fucked up when it was supposed to be about, I don't know, segregation is bad, but yet that shit's making a comeback for whatever reason. Oh yeah, and this is fucked up too. People of color have the same learning capabilities as everyone else here in America. Everyone and their grandmother should be insulted by this. Oregon's governor signs bill removing reading, writing, and math requirements for high school kids to help students of color. What the fuck? No, I'm dead ass serious. What the fuck? But no, honestly, that was pretty much it. That was my whole take on the matter, and it really does irritate me that this stuff always comes up. Like, I would honestly love to go on social media, go on X or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. Go on there for 1-2 weeks and not have to talk about that shit. But yet people still keep talking about it. Like, I'm entirely sick of the rhetoric. Oh, fuck. It's like, some people say that, yeah, it was your religion. It's like you had to put religion in there. That made it the problem. And then you have those fucking idiots saying, oh no, it's because you excluded trans. It's like, okay, make your own fucking community. Go make your own. Just because she made her own doesn't mean that you have to always insert your shit onto her. Not everything has to be catered towards us. Not everything has to be catered towards these people. Not everything has to be catered towards the LGBT community or even trans people. It's like, people wonder why there's so much more resentment as the years go on. And yet they never ask themselves that. And I'm wondering why. Yeah, people like libs of TikTok, which I know a lot of people throw me in hot water in for. It's like, that's conservative. It's like, I don't even give a shit if the libs of TikTok is conservative. It's just the fact that she's reposting stuff on Twitter just to expose shit. And then you have gays against groomers, and it's like, well, that's conservative too. No, they're fucking not. It's like, I really hate the notion that if you don't think like a leftist, you're a conservative. That is, it's a god-awful take. I don't know why people have to be like, oh, you're either on this side or that side. I'm a fucking centrist. I have receipts. I'd have to find it first. But, fuck. Anyhow. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I pretty much got done what I wanted to do tonight, and I'll probably be playing Halo a little bit for tomorrow. Might just get the weekly challenge done and call it then. I'll call it at that point. Because I actually do have to work Saturday morning. Or tomorrow morning, actually. And I have to be up by, I want to say 10:30 at the latest. But, yeah. That was my take. If you want to watch the stream archive, it's on YouTube. Because, yeah, I never hit the record button to save that shit locally. But, anyhow, I'm out. Just had my takes. Have a good one, folks. I'll see you later.